Yashika, I'm a single mom. I've been watching your videos on how to achieve home ownership here in Canada, but I'm a single mom. Is this even possible? I'm not sure if it is possible. Let me know. Is this you? Is this a question that you have been asking yourself? Well, you're in luck today because I'm here to answer your question. How to purchase your first home as a single mom here in Canada. And yes, it can be a stressful, overwhelming process, but it is possible. And I'm going to walk you through it today, the processes involved in purchasing your home as a single mom here in Canada. You know what? I did it few years ago and you can do the same too. I know with the housing market right now, the Canadian real estate is skyrocket. It is with interest rates and all that things. You might be thinking, is this even possible still? But let's get right into it. But hey, I'm Yashika Turner. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit the notification button because I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Have you done that yet? Thank you so much. I see you. I appreciate the love. Now let's get right into the video. Now, the first thing you need to do as a single mom is to assess and see your affordability. Can you afford a house right now? Is buying a better option than renting right now? So you do your assessment and then you can determine your budget, your financial readiness, and create a realistic budget that will include your mortgage, your utilities, your monthly expenses such as car bills, car notes, insurance, food costs, and all that stuff. I recently did a video on the cost of living here in Hamilton, Ontario, as I'm a local realtor here in Ontario living in Hamilton. So I did that video to break down the approximate cost of the living expenses here. So if you haven't yet seen that video, go ahead and check it out after watching this one, of course, so you can be more familiar with what to expect with your monthly cost of living. So that's what you're going to do. Number one step, single mama, go ahead and assess your finances and see how you can afford your house, home ownership. Now, if after you've done your assessment and you realize that, you know what, housing in the neighborhood or the city that you're living is currently a little bit more than you can afford, you know what you can do? Go ahead and do your research and look to move out of that city to move into a more affordable neighborhood. That's an option. Yes, that is an option. For example, I always speak of my personal experience to guide you as a single mom on your journey. When I just landed in Canada as a newcomer, I landed in Mississauga, which is the part of the GTA, which is far more expensive than Hamilton, Ontario. I moved to Hamilton because I was in the process of job searching. But my plan was to move back to Mississauga because I fell in love with Mississauga. But when I moved to Hamilton and I compared the cost of living with the GTA compared to Hamilton, I knew that as a single mom, I won't be able to purchase a house if I was living in the GTA, but it would have been possible if I stayed in Hamilton. No, based on my assessment and my analysis, I decided to stay in Hamilton. And because I did, I was able to purchase my first house as a single mom then. So if you're living, example, if you're in the GTA and you know the prices of the houses in the GTA or Toronto area, then you know that's far out of your budget. Explore Hamilton, explore Brantford, explore Bainbrook. These are all places outskirts of Hamilton, other cities which are in Ontario. If you have family or friends that are outside of the province into another province, say Alberta or Calgary, then you can collaborate and network with them to see how is the house market there, because I know the house market is less expensive compared to Ontario currently right now, right? In 2023, that is. So go ahead, do your research and find a city that is within your budget that you can afford to purchase your first house. Let's get it. Let's do this. You got this. Now that you've done your budget, now that you know how much you can afford, the next thing you need to do is start saving. You need money for your down payment. You need money for your closing costs and all that stuff that comes with home ownership. You also need a little emergency money just in case something goes wrong, as now you're a home owner, you have an added responsibility. And I also did a video on ways how you can save for your down payment. I will link it right here for you to go and explore all those options, how you can save for your down payment. Okay. Now, after you've done all that, finding a mortgage agent. And why I suggest a mortgage agent, because with a mortgage agent there is more flexibility and there is a better relationship building. What this mortgage agent do, they will represent you, shop around after doing your assessment, checking your credit score and all that stuff, analyzing your income, and you will need some documents. I also did a video, man, I did several videos. Go ahead, I will link all of them in the bottom so you can go ahead and binge watch on all the things you will need when you're meeting with your mortgage agent. Now, if you're in need of a mortgage agent, I have several I can recommend to you to guide you, walk hands in hands with you during this crucial, exciting process of home ownership. Find or contact me, email me. I'll hit you up with a mortgage agent so you can start this next step. Now, the exciting part. Are you ready for the most exciting part of it? Let me know in the comment if you're liking this video so far. Now, the next thing would be to find yourself a realtor. And hey, hi, I'm that girl. I'm a local realtor here in Hamilton, Ontario. So with the realtor will work with you, create a plan that suits your personal need and your financial need to achieve your home ownership journey, right? So your realtor will assess to ensure that you are pre-approved, how much you're pre-approved for, and to ensure helping you to stick within that budget, because you know what? You do not want to be house poor, meaning that you are spending far more, like everything that you earn, into the house, leaving no money to help with other financial responsibilities as a single mom. Remember, it's one income coming in, it's not two, right? So you need to ensure that you have enough money, enough room to wiggle for an emergency or to look after your kids, right? So your realtor will take you on a ride, house shopping, house hunting, and finding you the right home. If you're interested in moving here to Hamilton, I have a guide, complete guide of Hamilton, Ontario, so you can go through that guide. I'll list it in the description where you can download it and explore more of assessing and seeing if Hamilton is an option for you. So next thing up in line, so your realtor takes you on a ride of house shopping and finding you the right house in the right neighborhood with the right amenities. It's within your budget and you are ready to put an offer in on that house. Now, mind you, depending on the market condition and where you go, it might be not the first house you see that you put an offer on and it gets accepted. Just FYI, you might be a little disappointed and you might have to continue the house shopping after finding a house that you fell in love with. No, that's why it is not a good idea to wait when the interest rate go down, and to wait when it's a seller's market. You have to try and find the right time that meets your specific needs, where it's not a competitive market that you go on there are 5 different offers, 10 different offers, and people are bidding more than your bid. That's a very stressful period of time if you're purchasing a house during that time. Now in 2023, as I'm doing this video, now the inventory is lower, but average time houses are on the market here in Hamilton are like 22 days. So there are rooms now, there are houses available, rooms to wiggle, to search, and to find the right house rather than waiting for the interest rates to go down while everybody else is waiting. And once the interest rates go down, everybody's going to start shopping and there's more competition, more offers, and all that, all that stuff. So you determine the right time. So find a house and you get an offer that's accepted. You need a lawyer to go over all the legal stuff, dot all the I, cross all the T's, especially if you're buying a townhouse in a condominium, then they have to go through the status certificate and ensure that everything is in order. So another thing that you might need to have done is an inspection. So you will need to hire an inspector to go through to ensure that the house is safe. And these are different specialists who are qualified to do home inspection and will see other things that you or your realtor might not see, right? So there's a process involving after you put the offer in, after the offer is accepted, and then there's a waiting period for you to close. Now, this is one of the next exciting stage, closing day. Now, everything is done, everything is prepared, you're granted the money, the loan for the mortgage for the house, and there comes closing day. Closing day, usually a few days before the closing, your realtor will organize another walkthrough. You go to ensure that everything is in order. Then comes the closing day when you will get your keys. Yay! So now you're officially a homeowner. Now, house is closed. You pay the people and their money. You get your key and you are ready to move in. Now, see, it can be a stressful process and it also can be a smooth process. But once you're familiarized with the steps and the process and what to expect, then of course, my single mama friend, you will be fine. You'll be okay. Yes, so by following all these steps, you will be prepared and you'll be ready to purchase your first home here in Canada. Yes, it is possible, and I'm waiting to cheer you on the journey. You just need the right support, you just need the right guidance, and you just need to follow these steps, and you will be good. Good. Thank you so much for watching. And if you are still here to the end and you haven't yet subscribed, now tell me, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit the subscription button, please. Go ahead and hit the notification bell, please, because I want to see you in my next video. And you know what? I want other single moms like you to see this video. So go ahead and let YouTube know that you like it so you can show it to others. See you in my next video. Bye for now.